This is an ABC Action News special report. Julie Schenecker, Inside Her Mind.
Hello and thank you for joining us for a special presentation on ABC Action News Now. I'm Brendan McLaughlin. Last year we watched right here on ABC Action News Now as Julie Schenecker went to trial for the murders of her teenage children, 16-year-old Calyx and 13-year-old Beau. For more than 2 weeks, we heard what the jury heard as the trial streamed live here. Each piece of evidence, from her history of mental illness to the journal filled with her own words, documenting in chilling detail her plans to end the lives of her own children. It took just 2 hours for the jury to convict the new Tampa mother of murder, and she was sentenced to spend the rest of her life behind bars. And she has sat silently in prison until now. Julie Schenecker agreed to sit down with our Serena Fazan in an exclusive interview we brought you on ABC Action News. Tonight, we bring you the rest of the gripping interview, more than an hour and a half long in its entirety. We'll also be hearing from Serena throughout the interview about just how difficult this was as a journalist and as a mother. Serena will also be joining us answering any questions you may have live during this hour, so be sure to join us at our website, abcactionnews.com/live, to send in your questions and comments.
I wasn't in a good way for 3 years. I was three and a half years in a cell by myself. 2.5 years under suicide watch. 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Are you on any medication?
And I never once said I wanted to kill myself. But I attempted to the night of the crime.
The night of the crime you did?
Mm-hmm.
You mean with the overdose? With the overdose of the
Mm-hmm.
lithium and the alcohol? Do you recall that day? What happened that day, or can you not remember?
Not very well.
And we can go back to that anyway, you know,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit later on. Because, Julie, while you're in here, do you think about Calyx and Beau?
Mm-hmm.
When you think about them, what do you think about? I'm a mom too, so you know. Do you miss them, or? Do you think you realize what you did? And I can go back to that. How about that? I'll go back to that.
I know what you think I did, and I need to.
So tell us. So tell us, because a lot of people, as you know, they have a certain image of you, right? So you tell us what happened that day. What were you thinking? What was going through your mind?
I know you hate me. Everyone here hates me. But it's okay. Because Calyx and Beau love me. And I told them I loved them every day. You know that? Every single day. And they told me they loved me every single day. Calyx and I were like yin and yang. And we were so different, but we were so alike. We were so complete. And everybody who knows her always said to me, You raised such a beautiful person. And same with Beau. They said, you're such a good mom. You know that? All my life. Nobody said that during the trial.
But what
All
happened?
my life, I'm not able to understand how it flipped. You want to know what happened, or what I think happened?
What do you think happened? What do you think happened?
I think that the fact that I love them so much that I had to protect them.
But protect them from what, Julie? Tell us.
I saved them. I protected them from Beau and I were completely simpatico. Completely. He knew what I was thinking. If I was crying, he would be crying right now. He's probably crying right now. Every feeling I had, he had. And when I knew he was being sexually abused, I couldn't let this happen to him.
Who was sexually abusing him, though? Who?
The person knows who. That person knows.
Was it someone at school? Was it?
The person knows. Okay? And God knows. And that's all that matters.
And then for Calyx, what were you protecting her from then?
Rape and mental issues, because she told me she was bipolar when she was in 8th grade. She told me she was bipolar.
A lot of people who are trying to understand,
They're
because
never going to understand. They'll never understand.
so when you pulled the trigger, were you sick? I mean, are you saying that it was your mental illness that may have done it?
I don't know. I don't know about what was.
Because, you know, the jury, it took the jury only 2 hours
Right.
to reach a verdict, and they didn't believe that you were sick.
Right.
Were you surprised that it only took them 2 hours to come up with a verdict?
No, I wanted that to happen.
Why did you want that to happen, Julie?
Because they dropped the death penalty.
So you wanted to be found guilty? And why did you want to be found guilty? Please tell me why you wanted to be found guilty.
I wanted to be punished.
For killing your kids? Are you allowed to take any medication now while in prison?
Yeah.
So, are you on an antidepressant or?
Mm-hmm.
So when you think about Calyx and Beau, do you talk to them every day, or do you pray for them, or tell me what you do. What do you do?
I have their photos. I look at them. I know they're alive in heaven. And I talk to them, and I write them. And I'm just telling them that I'll be there soon. And I'll try to be as good as I can be so I can go to heaven.
To be with them.
Yeah.
Do you regret pulling the trigger and killing them? You don't. Why not?
Because I saved them. I don't regret having them either.
Can you tell me about that day? What do you remember about that day? Had you been drinking earlier in the day? Had you been taking pills?
I have to go back. I don't know about drinking. I don't think I was drinking. But probably painkillers. Excuse me. I took painkillers all the time. But that day, I wasn't drinking. I don't know why. That day, not night.
Mm-hmm.
I think I drank at night.
It said that you did drink at night. You shot Beau first, right? Or was it Calyx that you shot first?
Oh my God.
Did he say anything when you pulled the trigger or when you pointed the gun at him? Did Beau say anything when you pointed the gun at him? Did he have a look of surprise or shock?
No. He was looking straight forward.
He was looking straight forward. Were you in front of him?
No.
You were behind him?
No. He didn't see. They didn't see me.
When you say they didn't see...
It was nighttime. No.
Okay, we'll go back to that maybe, okay? Tell me though, you know, a lot of people have written to you, right? And you agreed to talk to me. Why did you agree to talk to me?
Because I wanted to talk to the jury.
And what would you have told the jury?
It's too late. The jury's out. It's done.
But you said you wanted to go to prison.
I don't want to go to prison. I wanted to be punished.